Rage on that beat, going crazy. Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Welcome, Yokoso. Welcome to the Stadia Monday Night Chat. Oh my God, episode 36. I hope you are well. Chat, it's lovely to see you. Let's just whiz through here. We've got Jerome, of course, always first in the door. Lovely to see you. Ray, hello. How are you? Brian, with all the gossip on the Xbox Series X buyers there. J Key, Brian Smith. Chris, how you doing? Ashes to Ashes. Glad you put the Luna down. Come to join us. Thank you. Brian Smith. We've done Brian Lee. History Forgotten. Likes. Yikes. And, of course, Jakey, who I've already said. And everybody else, welcome. How are you all? I hope you are well. Jamie Lee, lovely to see you, my friend. I am, of course, your host, Clive Illenden. Join me as we take the path into the dark woods that is the gaming season, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's gaming season. It is the season to be jolly. It is the gaming season is upon us. And this year, even more so with the launch of the next gen consoles. Games galore are coming. It is exciting times to be a gamer. Exciting times for all the platforms. And with all that noise being generated around all the next console launches that, you know, Xbox and PlayStation 5 all coming out this week and everything, you'd think Stadia would be struggling to get noticed. That was the big fear, that things would get lost. Maybe Stadia would be swamped by all the mega marketing bucks around Xbox and PlayStation. But it hasn't. And more on that later, ladies and gentlemen. More on that later. And also, exciting news. I shall be doing a live giveaway today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one lucky viewer watching live tonight this afternoon, wherever you are, will get a chance to win a Stadia controller. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a lovely Stadia controller is going to be up for grabs. We need at least 25 likes before I set this thing going, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you hit those likes. It won't be these. These are mine. These are my ones. It'll be a brand new Stadia controller. We'll be giving away one tonight to one of you lucky viewers. Make sure we get the likes. We need the likes up to 25, and we shall do that. So everything works fine. We shall be doing a raffle later, and I'm looking forward to doing that. Right. So that's and the reason I'm doing a raffle, just by the by, is I am taking part in the Stadia Super Saturday. Oh, look. It looks like we're there, ladies and gentlemen. 25 likes, bang on. You know what to do. Put in the raffle. And if you subscribe, you'll get some bonus raffle tickets if you're a subscriber. So if you're not subscribing, what are you doing? In the first place, what the hell are you doing not subscribing? Never mind. Subscribe now, and you might get some extra tickets. There we are, you see. So put that down in their raffle, and later on we shall be drawing the raffle if it all goes to plan and announcing a winner. And the reason to say I'm doing it, I'm taking part in the Stadia Super Saturday. I shall be doing the Stadia Monday Night Chat, but on a Saturday, I think at 1 p.m. next Saturday, so this coming Saturday, as part of the big Stadia Saturday thing. And I shall be giving away more controllers, some Stadia Premier editions as well, and a whole bunch of other goodies. So this is an experiment with just the one Stadia controller tonight, but next Saturday on my slot on the Stadia Super Saturday, I shall be giving away a number of controllers and a number of Stadia Premier editions. So make sure that you tune into that, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to say maybe we should set a target of the likes before I do the raffle, but it was going to be 25, and we surpassed that, so it's off, ladies and gentlemen. It's off. Anyway, a big thank you, of course, to all my members. If it wasn't for my members and stuff, I wouldn't be able to kind of do these giveaways and stuff like that. So I really appreciate my members, as ever, for the continued support. And for my members, I will have another weekly vlog video I recorded yesterday for you especially. So remember to use your emotes if you are a member. If you want to join, then hit the join button down there. It's only £1.99, $1.99, can't quite remember. But hit the join if you're interested, and get some goodies and badges and stuff like that. Let's get the chat going, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know any questions you might have, anything kind of you've read or interested you want me to talk about. If I get a chance, I will do that as well. Let me know, of course, what games you've been playing. Have you been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I don't know why I went Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Let me know. Have you been playing it on Stadia maybe? Have you been playing it on the other consoles? Me personally, I'm holding out for Ubisoft Plus. Something tells me it will be this week, Ubisoft Plus. And no, it will not be US only for Stadia. That makes no sense. And it seems to me to be a bit of a common misunderstanding. If you believe that it's going to be US only, you also believe that it was going to release at the same time as it released for the Lunar Beta in US only as well. And it didn't do that. Both things can't be right. I've said this before. So, hey, look, if I'm wrong, that's fine. I will admit it. But I'm 90% sure that when Ubisoft Plus launches on Stadia, it will be for all the territories that Stadia is in. And if I am proved correct, we're going to have a serious talk about the Stadia news sources that you use without coming to check with me first for just a basic sense check, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look, we got a member, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Jamie Lee is a shock you. Arigato gozaimasu. Anyway, shall we get on with it, ladies and gentlemen? Shall we get on with it? This week from the official news. Let's do it. Boom. So this is all the way from last Tuesday. So it seems like in the history of Google Stadia, it feels like ancient history, ladies and gentlemen, ancient history. But anyway, we'll go through it. So Assassin's Creed Valhalla, let me know if you've got it or you're waiting for Ubisoft Plus, like lots of us and stuff like that. Destiny 2 Beyond Light, again, available as part of Xbox Games Pass now. Are you, don't have an Xbox, you're going to get it on Stadia? Let me know. I know some people have been playing it. And of course, Just Dance 2021, ladies and gentlemen, get in. Oh, Melvin, thank you. Welcome to the channel membership. Thank you, my friend. Jerry, oh my gosh, it's all happening today. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Family Feud, or as we say in the UK, Family Fortunes. Our survey said. That's where it goes. Again, so that's all kind of released. And of course, sharing Stadia with your family was a big feature that launched last week as well. And some offers on Formula One and all of that. Now, I was going to do some unofficial news, just going on about how, along with Family Share, it seems we're now going to have chat messaging. And as I say, I was going to put that in the unofficial news section, but as of a few hours ago, it's actually official news. Thanks, Google Stadia, getting me to have to rewrite blooming thing. Here, look. Right, so here we go. In a kind of typical understated Stadia way, no big fanfare, just because they sort of promised it, and they're like, here you are, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, no problem. Family sharing announced, and look, official, this is on the official Stadia update blog from, I don't know what time that is here, but a few hours ago, about 3 hours ago. Family sharing, messaging on Stadia. Let me know if the chat messaging is rolled out to you yet. I did look on my phone earlier. I couldn't see it. Hasn't quite rolled out to me yet. Capturing and sharing on mobile and web, another popular and much requested feature, ladies and gentlemen. Being able to share your captures. We've been waiting for like nearly a whole year to be able to do this in a kind of really easy way to do it. When is it due for launch? What, the chat is at Razorlight? It will be rolled out. It's already hit some people's phones. I think it hit Italy a few days ago, actually. It's been taking a while, but now I think they're rolling out slightly more aggressively now. So people are seeing it here and there. So any moment now, just keep checking your phone, and I think it will appear before you know it. And it seems that Stadia, on the capture and sharing your mobile web, also you can also include the game chat. I noticed that earlier, actually, when I went to share something. It said, oh, we'll now share your game chat voice audio as well. But it seems they're using the YouTube platform for the sharing. So you effectively get a link, and that link is sort of using the YouTube platform in the same way that when they bring out streaming direct to YouTube, it's using the same kind of system, I imagine. And the beauty of that is that your captures are the best possible quality. Your captures aren't off your machine in your house, because obviously you don't have a machine in your house, it's in the cloud. So it's the best possible version. So even if you've got a bit of a potato internet and the quality of the stream to your house isn't that good, the quality of your capture will be perfect. And I really kind of love that. I think that's really cool. I've got a good, I'll share one of my clips as well, which I particularly like. Where is it here? Just put that there. Where's that little clip? Here we are. Let's have a look at this clip. There's a little clip of here. This is Sniping 101, ladies and gentlemen. But I really kind of like the fact, some people sort of prefer if it was a sort of an embeddable video and stuff, but I like the clip. You know, press the link and stuff. There we are, look, moving object. Hit a moving target without even looking. Kaboom. but the bullets seem to go underneath it there, but that's very strange. Ray, thank you there for the chat. Anyway, there you go. So that was just a little video clip share just to show that it works. But I really love the fact that the quality of the clip, may be even better than the quality of your gameplay if you don't have, amazing internet. And I think that's really cool. And I really like that way that they're doing it. I know not everybody likes it. They'd prefer it. You uploaded a clip, but it just takes up memory. I think this is much more flexible and true to the cloud, as it were, the whole kind of point of the cloud, and not actually uploading stuff and just using the cloud and stuff to deliver clips and games and stuff like that. So I really kind of like that element of it. So it seems that Stadia really rolling out all these features, and the very fact that they're not making a big fanfare about it, a big announcement. Yes, it's on the community blog, but it's not like a big kind of shout from the rooftops kind of thing. And also, it's interesting that they announced all of this today. Why not save it, for another day? Why not save it for Tuesday? Usually they do community blog updates on the Tuesday and the Thursday. So it seems a bit, not odd, but why not wait until tomorrow? So maybe there's some slightly bigger news. I don't want to get on the hype train or anything. I'm just saying maybe the way they felt that it wasn't big enough, or they didn't want it to be drowned out by the news they have tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Anyway, as I say, it seems that with family share, clip sharing, chat messaging, Stadia's really rolling out all the features ready for that 12-month anniversary. As I have said, I think last week and in other videos, Stadia want to be in a position where come the anniversary this week or, the weekend, whatever, they can state, stand on that virtual stage, not that they're going to have a Connect or do it, but just announce that, hey, we launched Stadia a year ago, we promised all this stuff, and we'd roll out the features, and we'd have loads of games, and there you go. Da-da! Loads of features, over 100 games. I mean, excuse me, COVID, he says, ironically, coughing. COVID, cough. The irony. I haven't got COVID. COVID clearly has had an impact on when some of these features should have arrived. I don't doubt that at all. They said the family sharing would arrive earlier in this year. We've seen game developments be delayed and impacted. So obviously technical features for something like Stadia equally are going to be impacted. So clearly, I think they wanted a lot of these things out earlier. And as so eloquently put, as I say, by the Stadia Karen that I quoted a few weeks ago, they did expect family share earlier in the year. But it seems, as I said, COVID aside, they are catching up and getting those features out there quickly, ready by the end of the 12 months. If you remember the crux of my video last week, it was all about if Stadia launched with all the games, all the AAA games, all the day and date games that we have now or about to have, all the features, the family share, the messaging, all of that. If Stadia launched right now, would you be impressed? That's the key thing that I talked about last week. And how, if it launches in other countries right now, that is what people in those countries would experience. They would experience a service with all these features, with over 100 games, AAA games coming day and date. So I wonder whether I was being quite prophetic last week talking about that. Because what I didn't really think about in this idea of a Google, I made a sort of a bit of a joke of like a Google Stadia ready for launch, i.e., they've got everything in place now, they're ready to launch. What I meant is they're ready to launch in other countries for people who have not experienced Stadia. But what I didn't really think about, and what I've noticed over the last kind of week or so, I didn't think about people in the existing territories, the existing Stadia territories, trying Stadia for the first time. And right now, with all the games they currently have, remember there's over 100 plus games, there's over 30 games if you sign up to Stadia Pro straight away. That's exactly what's happened. The YouTube Premium offer of a free Stadia Premiere, edition, a Stadia Premiere edition, if you've got YouTube Premium, looks like it's been an absolute roaring success. And how do we know that? We just have to look at the anecdotal evidence, the amount of people on Reddit saying things like, wow, I thought Stadia was rubbish, but, thanks to getting, free Stadia Premier Edition, I tried it out and it's just amazing and all this kind of stuff. Dave, thank you. Let's just look at some, Dave, with the party chat. Look at these comments here. So, yeah, look, there's on Reddit. Stadia is way better than I thought in the last 21 hours. So somebody's got it. I didn't have anything to use for a free trial. I'm so happy to finally get the Chromecast and Stadia controller now. I can't stop playing. Stadia is way better than I thought. That's one kind of quote. Then you've got things like here. Free premium package promotion. Worked like a charm. I got the email for the free Stadia Premier Edition and figured out what the hell. At the very least, I'll end up with a free Chromecast Ultra. Got the package yesterday, set it up, blah, blah, blah. What I didn't expect was it to look, feel, and sound like I had a high-end PT attached directly to my TV. I'm honestly floored by this service and the hardware. There's no input or audio lag that I can perceive. I'm not running a 4K TV, but the games at 1080p look fantastic. And more free games every month just for $10. I'm sold. And there's another one. This is not just a few. I've seen loads of people on Twitter going, oh, I thought it was rubbish. And then I got this free offer. I tried it. Oh my God, it's amazing. Hey, what people? Who knew? Yeah, who knew? Apart from the people who've had the faith for the last year. We knew. We've always known it's worked really well. Welcome to new people who are discovering it and kind of discovering it is pretty impressive. It is pretty magical. And they may well be starting from a low expectation threshold, and that might be a good thing because of all the bad press that was out there, the misinformed and, bad YouTubers. I don't have to go over all that again. We know all that. But it's great to see people experiencing it in the same way that many of us experienced it when we first got it, 12 months ago, 10 months ago, whenever it was, and thought, wow, this works really, really well. And it's just really satisfying to see that. Let's go over this one here. One more here. There's loads. I've got loads of these. I got the email for the free Stadia Premier package. Figured out, oh no, I've done that one, haven't I? Anyway, I've got loads of them. There's about another 2 or 3. And I say loads of people on Twitter going, oh, it's amazing and all that kind of stuff. So it really works really well. Which so my whole point about Stadia being in the perfect position to do a big marketing push, is right. I mean, was thinking specifically in other territories and launching in other territories, but actually this has worked like a charm. And especially in a time when all this marketing noise that exists around, the PlayStation 5 launch, or last week, the Xbox One X, Series X and Xbox One Series S, and on that kind of launch. And there's so much noise and marketing and, Assassin's Creed Valhalla and all those kind of busy gaming noise. Stadia's really broke through that. It's really good. Razorlight says, how much was a YouTube Premium? I think it's about 80 quid. 90 quid. There is, although having said that, it's Black Friday sales, and I think the Stadia products, the Stadia controllers and the Stadia Premium is going to be on offer as part of the Black Friday sales. Also, I think if you didn't get part of the YouTube Premium, it's rolling out in Canada right now. I think they've run out of them in the US. They've run out, I think, in the UK. And now they're rolling it out in Canada as well for anybody out there, Canada. So there you go. But anyway, this marketing, whole kind of marketing drive by Stadia has been really good, really positive. My Twitter line feed is just full of people, randoms, just going, "Oh, I got this thing. You know, I thought, what the hell? I'll give it a go. It's really good, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, it is, man. It is good. Welcome to the 21st century. Welcome to the party. Join in. Enjoy yourself. All of that, ladies and gentlemen." Anyway, as I said, it's not just a few people. There's loads of people. Let me know whether you've... anybody in the chat, let me know whether you took advantage of it. I mean, I am a Google fanboy, but I don't have YouTube Premium, so I couldn't take advantage of it. But let me know if you do. I know some people have, because you can claim it for all your family if you've got family members on your account. So it's, you know, some people are getting hundreds of pounds worth of equipment. The other noticeable thing as well is that I'd spotted that the actual Reddit has jumped up in the last week or so by about, and I want to say about 3,000 to 5,000 in the last week. Jem did a little chart. Have I got his little chart? Jem's little chart. No, but Jem did a little chart. I've done a chart before. I've looked at the plotting the numbers on Stadia Reddit, and in April it had a spike up. Yeah, not a spike, a lift up, right? And that was when they announced the Stadia free tier, yeah, available. So not just letting your pro lapse and then it becoming free, actually signing up for free. In April, the Stadia Reddit numbers jumped. Now, this is not, you know, this is just one indicator of the increase of Stadia users. If you plot across to the last week since the YouTube Premium offer of a free Stadia Premier Edition, and Jem did a little chart to show it, again, it goes up again, another leap, incrementally. So it's working. This is not just a few anecdotal quotes that I've just given you there. It's genuinely working. And if you look through, as I say, Reddit, there's loads of new people on Reddit. And bear in mind, the sort of people who go to Reddit are hardcore kind of Reddit, you know, techie Reddit people. So there's countless of loads of people on Twitter who are sort of casual gamers who've taken advantage of it and absolutely loving it, especially in the world where you may not be able to spare 500 quid for a new console and stuff. Anyway, so let me know whether you did take advantage of that and any of those. I'd be really interested whether you've got any and what you think about it, or whether you've added it to your collection, you've given it to your family or anything like that. But as I say, look, people, don't worry if you missed out or you didn't have YouTube Premium, because I shall be giving away some Stadia Premier Editions on Saturday, and I am giving away a Stadia controller today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you put in raffle, exclamation mark, raffle, if you haven't already. Thank you, Streamlabs. Put in exclamation raffle to make sure that you are part of it. Other big news, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it seems Resident Evil 8 Village, or Village Resident Evil, which is due for launch next year, is coming to Stadia. Now, this was suspected or assumed that it probably would, but it seems it has been confirmed along with Resident Evil 7, which is pretty significant, especially in the Japanese territory as well. It's good to have games that have that are popular in, you know, really popular in Japan as well. It gives the platform credibility, and you know, there are rumors that it's about to launch in Japan. Gem Stadia found a Japanese landing page a few weeks ago. But anyway, so this came from a hack. So Capcom have been hacked or were hacked, and they were being held to ransom for that information. This is the official Japanese Capcom site. Capcom is based in Osaka. And so I read about this. I saw something on Reddit had posted it. There was this rumor. There'd been this data dump. Basically, Capcom was a victim of a data hack. They refused to pay the ransom for it. And so the people who did the data hack started dumping some of the information. So I saw this rumor going around. Some of the data got dumped or was reported or copied on 4chan, the nefarious channel that, I don't know what we call it anyway, but I'm very 4chan's very dubious site. But anyway, some of the data was dropped on there. So of course I did my due diligence and I went to see what the Japanese press were talking about, whether it was in the Japanese press, how genuine these stories were. And of course, Capcom, in good, true Japanese style, arigato, were very, had to take a bow to apologize, ladies and gentlemen, take a bow. My research assistant, Yashida, thank you very much, arigato gozaimasu, looked up this in Japan and various Japanese websites and stuff. But this is the official Capcom site. Notice an apology regarding information leakage due to unauthorized access. And confirm the outflow of personal information. So there was some personal information that was stolen and nicked, some information about their esports and stuff like that. But here, other sales report and financial information. And that's the key thing. So within that sales report and financial information were clues to... if it is to believe, if the data, so the hack is true, right? That is, Capcom will come out and said it's true. They've said sales reports and financial information was part of the stuff that's stolen. Now, a copy of that information, if it is true, appeared on the nefarious 4chan site, of course, and it included sales figures and various different types of information like that. And in amongst it all, let's have a look. Again, I cannot... where's my little... Okay. In amongst it all, of course, was reference to Stadia doing basically a $10 million deal with Capcom for the Resident Evil titles, RE7 and RE8. And according to the leak, and I quote here, the data leak also mentions how Google paid Capcom $10 million so the company will put Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil The Village on Google Stadia. And in addition to that, how Sony paid $5 million for the timed exclusivity for the VR mode, DLC and demo. So Sony look like they're going to have a VR version of it as well. So according, so this is very interesting. And also according to Cloudy with a Chance of Games, and I haven't verified or looked into this yet, but I think it was Random Noob who pointed out that in their Capcom's accounts was a $10 million reference to PC Other, which we might think relates to that $10 million from Stadia. Interesting enough, it was posted in 2019. Now, we've always known, the thing is, we've always been aware that Capcom will be doing stuff on Stadia. Now, I know that Capcom publishes Football Manager, but I think it's always been more than that. And we know that from this. Way back then, when, here we go. I don't know if you can see here, look. Capcom. It's always been there behind the great Phil Harrison, the big Phil Harrison there, that they were doing stuff with Capcom. Now, this was way back last year when he announced, I think this was one from last year, this particular one, where he announced all the people they're doing deals with. And the £10 million $10 million seems to have been posted in 2019, which means that they knew then that they were doing it, which suggests to me that they're early enough in the cycle of things for Resident Evil 8 Village to come day and date on Stadia. I'm saying it here now. Maybe possibly Resident Evil 7 as a pro title, as a taster title, or very cheap, in the sale offer. But I think it is fairly certain, as we'll see with most big titles, now we're later in the development cycle of things, they will be coming to Stadia day and date. And I think the Village, Resident Evil The Village, will be coming to Stadia day and date, because I think they started doing this deal way back in 2019. Is my kind of view of things. Let me know what you think. Are you interested in Resident Evil, the Resident Evil games? They are massive in Japan. Biohazard in Japan is their known, but I know they're really, really kind of popular here. So it's massive. So that's the main, exciting news. The other thing, actually, after I'd finished writing my notes and stuff, good old Cloudy with the games. Well done, Cloudy. Spotted another reference in a database here, a possible another title coming. Now, I cannot guarantee the veracity of this one. I'm trying to find it here. Where has he put the... Here it is. Sorry, I'm trying to find my link there. Apologies. Possible Monster Hunter. Now, this is slightly less certain, but there's a reasonable assumption that it might be the case. Monster Hunter, which I know a lot of people love. I sort of played it. I kind of enjoyed it, but I got a bit bored with it. But in the database, a user discovered, according to Cloudy with a Chance of Games via Generation Stadia, who gave him a heads up on this. A user discovered a database type Excel sheet, and in it containing a number of already announced or cancelled games, which included technical information. Where this gets interesting, says Cloudy, is that there is a title listed simply as MH Endless. And what Cloudy does here, he makes the leap, the assumption, which I think is a fair enough logical leap here, that MH is for Monster Hunter, one of their key intellectual properties. Could this be a new Monster Hunter game? Could this be a major Monster Hunter DLC type thing? Could be a new title in the series, suggested in here. The only details shared within the Excel spreadsheet are that the game is an F2P, and at some point in the document, it will be coming during the fiscal year of 2022 to next-gen consoles, PC, and Stadia. So even if it isn't Monster Hunter, it's another brand new big epic game of some sort coming to Stadia from Capcom. The games we're going to get big games, and this is like in 2022. Boy, Stadia is anybody naive enough to think that Stadia aren't in this for the long haul. These are the investments that you're making in 2019 that you're going to start seeing in 2021 or 2022 and things like that. Absolutely, there's a lot of big things coming over the next year. The other thing as well, I've always, the other sort of interesting thing as well is that there was a sort of, what do you call it? Like a development industry kind of talk in Canada called MIGS. And in it, Stadia had a few seminars, a few YouTube videos, which are up now. You can see it. And in one of them, there is a guy who talks all about, I won't play it now, but I recommend you check it out. Where it is here.
Hi, this is Julian.
So
Welcome
this
to
guy
my
is the
session.
head
What
of
is Stadia Games and
sort of
Entertainment?
one of the heads of Stadia
I'm
Games and
portfolio director,
Entertainment,
and I will
Julian
explain in a few
Cooney,
minutes what is
portfolio
Stadia Games
director
and
at Stadia
Entertainment.
Games
But
and
in the
Entertainment,
meantime,
SG&E.
let me give you a little bit
And
of
basically he's talking
background
about
on
what
who I
they
am and where I
do,
come
what
from. So
Stadia
I come
Games
from the PC modding community.
and Entertainment
I've been
do, and
lead
how they
developers.
operate
I
as
also
a
worked for quite some time
first-party
at Ubisoft, including
publisher, so
here in
games that are
Montreal,
developed
and also
under
in
their
Ubisoft
roof,
Toronto.
under the Stadia
I've been
Games
working on
and
some of the
Entertainment
IPs, some
label,
IPs like Far
and
Cry,
second-party
Assassin's Creed,
titles
and
where they
more recently Watch
go
Dogs
out to
Legion.
developers and say,
I've
we
been
want
at
you
Google
to make
for
us a
about
game
3
for
years
you,
now.
like
I'm based in Mountain View, California.
Guilt, or
So,
like
Stadia Games
Orcs
and
Must
Entertainment.
Die,
So,
etc. and things
you
like
may
that.
have heard about Stadia Games and Entertainment.
I just noticed I've got the old thing and you won't be able to hear me there. So anyway, it's a really interesting video because he's talking about the sort of games that they, how they operate, and the sort of games they're working on. And he mentions a few times they're working on some massive games as well, which is really, really exciting. And it just gives you a little insight into their way of thinking. And he's making a distinction between Stadia Games and Entertainment and Stadia. Their role is very much to seek out new games that publishers are working on and develop games in-house. And that's the sort of the two ways they operate. The third one is obviously third-party games where developers have already have deals with publishers, and then Stadia goes to those publishers and say, we'd like the games on our platform as well. So it's just very interesting on the way that it kind of works and stuff like that. But anyway, check that video out. I'll leave you a link. In fact, why don't I just do that now? If you're interested, save the link for later, and you can kind of watch that a bit later. But generally, as I say, it is exciting times for Stadia, and we're coming up for what I think is a super exciting week. I've seen some people sort of saying maybe we get Madden announced this week, maybe get Ubisoft Plus. That's me saying that this week, and things like that. So good times, ladies and gentlemen, good times. Right. Should we do the raffle thing, ladies and gentlemen? I think we've done quite a lot of jibber jabber. Shall I see if I can get the raffle thing to work? I'll give you, ladies and gentlemen, a minute. If you haven't already done, put in raffle, !raffle in the chat if you haven't got your tickets. Remember, if you subscribe, you'll get extra tickets as well. I'll give you a minute or so to do that. Let me know what you think might be coming out this week as well. What news we might see? Be interested in what form you might see that news and all that kind of stuff. Where's the rant? I'm in a joyous mood today. There's no rant. A little minor rant on the Stadia Ubisoft Plus for USA only. Yeah, no rants. I can't rant every week. I don't want to be Mr. Rant. I'm in a joyous mood. It's so... the interesting that there was a blog post today, and we know there's usually one tomorrow. I can see a blog post every day this week. I think it's quite possible. I think it's an exciting week. So that's why there's no rant. There's so much good stuff, and it's great to see people on Twitter who are trying Stadia for the first time, and all those things, and the Reddit response. It's just really, really cool to see all these things, and I'm really kind of excited for the Stadia anniversary. Stadia's taken its time in a kind of Google way. I've accepted that. I know some other people are less accepting of that, the way that Google do stuff. I'm not saying Stadia and the way that Google is perfect or in that kind of way, but I've quite enjoyed the journey in a weird kind of way. And we're just beginning, ladies and gentlemen. We are just beginning. Direct streaming launching on anniversary, possibly. Right, I'm going to see if I can function this raffle. If not, I will randomly pick one anyway from the various people who've kind of entered. But let's have a look. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, as I've never done this before. We're going to close the entries now. The entries are closed. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. We got loads of entries in here. This is really good. 42 entries, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you're going to have to give me your name and address, so the winner will have to just DM me on DM me on Twitter and stuff so I can verify it all and all of that. But let us now pick a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we do this? Shall we do this? Right, pick a winner. So I'm going to press the button now. Press the button. Here we go. I'm pressing the button. It says here, click to pick a winner from entries. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick a winner. It's exciting. Oh my God. I'm going to show you this so you can see who the winner is. No, you can't see that. 1 second. What I need to show, I want to show you the winner. Bear with me 1 minute. I just have to go there. Properties. There, look, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dominic, ladies and gentlemen. Dominic is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it said it in the chat. I don't know. I've never done one of them before. That was very exciting. Well done, Dominic. Well done. Congratulations. Did it come up? Did it say in the chat automatically? Yes, it said it in the chat. I didn't even have to kind of look there. That's amazing. Well done. Right. But don't worry if you missed out, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Dominic. DM me on Twitter and stuff like that, and I will get you out your controller ASAP. And if you missed out tonight, do not worry. If you can, watch me on Stadia Super Saturday, this coming Saturday. I think I'm at 1 p.m. Check out my YouTube channel. You'll see I've already kind of posted the channel and stuff like that. I shall be giving out a number of controllers and a number of Stadia Premier editions. Okay, it's all about give. Okay, we're going to give back to community. We want to show the love and all of that. This was just a dress rehearsal. Well done, Dominic. You're going to be getting a controller today, but there's going to be loads of other goodies I'll be giving out on Saturday. So, you know. Yeah, exactly, Dominic. It's even better. You can DM me on Stadia. Even better. That's amazing. Yeah, and then I'll know it's you, of course. It's even better. Let's see what the chat is doing. It's been a buzzy old chat one tonight. Let's just hope that it all works. No, of course it hasn't. It's disappeared as soon as I move it over there. Let me just go to chat. It always does that. Let's go to chat, ladies and gentlemen. Get in there. There it is. Oh, it'll start coming up in a minute. Anyway, Clive, what's your Stadia handle? I'm Lord Kensal. That's who I am. If you want to find me in on Stadia, I am Lord Kensal. Of course, I'm Lord Kensal. I also have a streaming channel where I stream live stream games and stuff. I don't do it live stream on the games on this channel. I do it on my Lord Kensal of Stadia channel, ladies and gentlemen. That's the main thing. Well done. Anyway, Dominic, that's absolutely awful. James says, hey man, I've seen your streams in a while and I remember watching you play Sea of Thieves on Mixer. Oh my God, James, that's amazing. Yes, I used to play Sea of Thieves on Mixer loads of times. I love doing that. Lovely to see you back in one of my live streams here. That's amazing. Really cool. Messages, yeah. Dom stole WI ticket. Very good, yeah. Okay, so let's see what people think are coming this week. Madden, as I say, Dave saying Madden. Nakinu says, MHS Endless sounds like a seasonal version of Monster Hunter. Yeah, so maybe, but it means, it suggests that they're going to have to make it available on Stadia. The original version, if it's not sure. Razorlight saying, yeah, crossplay for sure. Is that for Madden? Well, EA are wanting to make as many of their games as possible crossplay. It's part of their strategy in the same way that it is part of Ubisoft's strategy. It's not going to happen straight away, but it's the EA Studios strategy that the games are crossplay. Yeah, COD would, Call of Duty, of course it would raise a light. I'd love to see something like that. It would be, it would give Stadia increased credibility. And my son might even play it, ironically enough. Apex, I'd love to see Apex. I'm still waiting. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we've still got 2 EA games as yet unannounced. Don't forget, there's still stuff we know is coming, but we don't know what it is. So we know, we've got Jedi Fallen this week, isn't it? Jedi Fallen this week on the 19th, I think. Or is it December? I can't remember now. I've lost track of it. And we know we got Madden and FIFA due. FIFA's coming in 2021. We know that now. Probably, I think it's coming January, personally. But it's certainly within the first 3 months of 2021. So we could see Madden before then, but we've got these other 2 EA titles that I'm still curious about. We still don't know what they are, so that's quite exciting. Dave Delbridge says, I've been playing on Stadia for a few days. It's the best cloud gaming experience I've had, and I've been around since on live. Wow, that's amazing. Well, I'm glad. Welcome, David. Have you tried GeForce Now and xCloud and stuff like that? But if you are new to Stadia, welcome. Make sure you watch my show on next Saturday, and you might, get yourself to win a controller and stuff, because the experience is best with a controller and you're connecting via Wi-Fi. It's funny, I've never really noticed it before, the difference of plugging this in directly and connecting to the Wi-Fi. But I played Sekiro on Sunday, and for the first time ever, I noticed a very slight difference between playing with this connected to the Wi-Fi and playing with this plugged directly into my computer. It's because of the absolute accuracy and speed you need for Sekiro. I'd never really noticed, and I'm so used to and swapping from one to the other immediately. I did notice a very minuscule, hardly noticeable to an old man like me, but I did notice a slight difference. So absolutely, the best experience is playing with a Stadia controller connected to the Wi-Fi, ladies and gentlemen. It is confirmed, mate. It is confirmed. No Time to Game. Well, I'm not surprised. No Time to Game 62. A lot of Stadia Premiere, because I don't know whether it was a sort of a loophole that your family members could get one if you had YouTube Premium, and anybody on your family account could also get one. I bet loads of people have just said, well, I want one, but I'll get another 5 as well, and then I'll sell them. Why not? I'll get that. Has anybody tried the new Razorlight? Has anybody tried the new PlayStation controller with Stadia? I'd be curious about that. Let me know in the chat. Anybody who's actually, does it work with the kind of haptic? Obviously I know the games won't be kind of set up for it, but the normal haptic response, I wonder what it feels like. It's a big thing in Japan. This slightly non-Stadia news here, but in Japan, obviously they're massive PlayStation fans in Japan for obvious reasons, but the general consensus are they are raving about the controller, the PlayStation 5 controller. I'm not a PlayStation person myself, but people in Japan are absolutely raving about what an amazing controller it is. I wonder if anybody used the controller, the brand new PlayStation 5 controller on Stadia. If you have, let me know. I'm curious about it. Lee says Outcast is this week. It is imminent, Lee. It is imminent. Direct streaming launching on anniversary, I think. Hell Monkey, interesting, I think. They may not, I don't think they necessarily try and just cram everything in for the anniversary. But at the same time, I don't think it's far away. So I think it can happen. Stadia will give away a game as a pro game, an extra, so like an anniversary game. Well, of course, the Destiny 2 for Pro members comes to an end if you haven't already claimed it. Obviously, the beauty of the Stadia Pro model, if you've claimed it, it's yours, forever. But it was always only a 12-month season, starting from the Stadia launch to 12 months later, which we're coming up to. So that's dropping off the Stadia Pro for people, new Stadia Pro members to be able to claim. So I'll be interested to see whether they do a replacement type 12-month season game. I mean, some people say you don't need it. We've got so many AAA games, but it would be interesting to see, Bungie have done the deal with Xbox now. Is there another game like Destiny that has like 12-month season or whatever that, Stadia could get? I mean, Stadia got it as a kind of launch game. They needed that big game to give away as part of the launch. So, maybe there is an argument they don't need a big game to give away now in that same way, and they just give away the pro games as per normal. Or they feel like they need to replace the hole that's left by Destiny 2 with another game. I don't know. Let me know. Maybe Apex with 12-month season. Maybe Anthem. I don't know. I'm speculating like other people speculate now, which is wrong because I don't have any really confidence in either of those two things happening, to be honest. But I am curious whether they would look to replace the hole left by Destiny, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm thinking. Everyone's congratulating Dominic, lucky guy. I want one. Rocket League. Yes, from EA, Ben. That's a good shout, Ben, I think. We are, Dominic, if you watch that video of the link I left for the YouTube video of that guy, he talks about supermassive games and harmonics. So whether we'll hear by the end of the year what they're doing, I think those sort of things and any kind of in-house projects they're working on, I think will be part of a Stadia Connect in spring 2021, maybe around GDC, or they'll announce some techie things, maybe some features around GDC and stuff like that. That's when I expect to see news of the in-house games possibly they're working on. So, but I think Rocket League anyway, Ben, is a good shout. It's not a loophole, Chris says. They did it with the Nest mini speakers. Oh, what? I only got the single one for the Nest. I didn't realize that on the Nest mini speakers. I've got 2 out of Google for free. But knowing that, I could have got another 2. Oh, never mind. Next time. But look out for the sales. As I say, some Stadia on the Google store on Black Friday sales. They are doing some offers on that, I believe. You can check it out. I checked it out. There was no discount on mine, but in the US, it certainly is coming up, I think. Gandara thinks Destiny 2 will move free to play. Possibly. And your mama knows. Big fan of Anthem. July Connect said by the end of the year. What was that for, Dominic? Sorry, I'm not sure what you're saying by the end of the year. And in fairness, I think I would forgive them if things move into winter, which is up to March because of COVID and stuff. But I'm not sure what you're referring to in the July Connect thing. Oh, yeah, Ben, some new colours. That would be nice. An anniversary colour. Maybe because they, this is my beautiful Midnight controller. My Founders Edition. Maybe they could introduce an anniversary colour. It becomes a bit like collecting pop figures or whatever, like collecting controllers. I'm going to get myself a black one as well, just so I've got the set. No, and I need a white one as well. Oh my God, I've got the Wasabi, the Midnight. I need the white one and the black one. I don't really need them, but I just want the set. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to have the complete set. Oh, Supermassive and Harmonic making further announcements. Okay. Maybe that's what they say. But again, I think some of those things may be delayed. But if they said it, Ali Hussein says, I hope they Ubisoft Connect releases it. I hope so as well. I don't know. Sometimes you sort of, I say I have a feeling, but actually what I'm saying is I'm hoping, and it's sometimes hard to distinguish between what I'm hoping and what I kind of rationally think. I want to be rationally thinking we get Ubisoft Connect. There are enough games to get going. We don't need all the Ubisoft games ready for them to launch. When they launched it on Luna Plus, it launched with a handful of games, quickly followed by a few more. Now, we know that there are already a decent handful of Ubisoft games ready to go. Yeah? So they could launch Ubisoft Plus now on Stadia, and I think everybody would be perfectly happy, maybe with Immortals Phoenix, everybody would be perfectly happy to be playing, you know, Valhalla, Watchdog Legions, Immortals Phoenix, Rising, and then all the other, the Far Cries, the back catalogue Far Cries and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think they should just launch it. They've got the games. I'm quite sure what they're holding up. I can't see anything particularly holding it up. So I'd like to think, that's my rational brain, that it does get announced, if not this week, on the launch of Immortals Phoenix. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going for. Spaghetti, how are you, my friend? Best streamer. Wow. Thank you, James, my friend. I don't do enough Lord Kensal streaming. I need to do it. And my streaming partner, Yoshida, is always encouraging me to do it. So we need to do more. I just need another game of PUBG. We'll get some good deals in the upcoming Black Friday event. You definitely will. There's already, they've announced, if you go to the Google store, they're previewing some of the good deals that are coming. I also think we'll get some good deals as part of the, in terms of games, Stadia games as well. Maybe on Thursday announced some sort of a sale, an anniversary sale. Why not, ladies and gentlemen? Why not? An anniversary sale. That'd be kind of cool. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. It's another show, ladies and gentlemen. A massive, massive thank you to all the super chats. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. A massive thank you to the new members as well, ladies and gentlemen. And to the new subscribers as well. There on the chart, we can see. Really big thank you for everybody live. Bad luck those that didn't win, as I say, win the Stadia controller today. Well done, Dominic. Round of applause. I've got my cheer on this one. Well done, Dominic. Round of applause for winning it, as I say. Contact me and I will get a Stadia controller. And I'll even give you a choice of colour. That's the kind of guy I am. And as I say, if you've missed out on that, don't worry. Watch the Stadia Super Saturday. My slot, my 1 hour slot, I'll be giving away Stadia Premier Editions and Stadia controllers as a big kind of celebratory event for all of you. So again, thank you, all of you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Have a wonderful afternoon, day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you around very, very soon. Of course, Generation X Gaming Club, Rock and I, Tuesday over on Twitch at 9 p.m. Check that out. That show just gets, I have such fun doing that with Rock. It's really laid back. And personally, Rock and I have a real laugh. And if we're having a laugh, hopefully you're having a laugh, and it's really kind of interesting and stuff. So make sure you check that out. And then I'll be back again on Saturday as part of the massive, epic Stadia Super Saturday being organized by Stadia Source. 36 hours of Stadia content creators, each having an hour slot throughout the whole weekend. There's going to be loads of stuff to do. I'm expecting loads of great news and stuff and extra information coming out of Stadia this week. Should be fun. Enjoy yourselves. Don't get overhyped, but have fun. Embrace it all and have a great, great time. Thank you, my friends, and goodbye.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.